the four corners of the earth is symbolic of north, south, east, west. So I really feel sorry for these Christians that are being duped by a false, evil theory, if not psyop, if not propaganda machine method to destroy the minds of the extremely gullible. Obviously, it's not working on intelligent people, but it is working on the weak-minded, and I really feel sorry for those weak-minded people. Even President Obama has mentioned Flat Earth.
They must have been founding members of the Flat Earth Society. They would not have believed that the world was round. We don't have time for a meeting of the Flat Earth Society.
If I say that the world is round and someone else says it's flat, that's worth reporting. But you might also want to report on a bunch of scientific evidence that seems to support the notion that the world is round.
And he's mentioning it because who knows? Perhaps his daughters are watching these YouTube videos. Perhaps his daughters are asking him, "Hey Dad, is the earth round or flat? I saw a YouTube video." And he had to tell them, and so it's in his consciousness, and he even brings it up during political discussions. It's a sphere with water on it, and yes, gravity exists. I can prove gravity exists. Here is a demonstration of what Sir Isaac Newton demonstrated many a year ago.
It's called gravity.
It's called gravity. An apple dropped on his head, and he's like, I wonder what force in the universe caused that apple to drop on my head. I'll call it gravity. If gravity doesn't exist, flat earthers, then what's that force that causes things to drop to the ground? Huh? They can't disprove common sense. They're complete idiots. These people are complete morons. No offense. Probably ill in one way or another. Not going to call names other than they're dense dingleberries and need to really focus on something other than a propaganda video on YouTube. And Obama is like, man, you flat earthers really need to figure out how the world works. And Obama's not the best at describing, but Neil deGrasse Tyson's really good at describing how the Earth is most definitely a sphere.
It's a fundamental fact of calculus and non-Euclidean geometry. Small sections of large curved surfaces will always look flat to little creatures that crawl upon it.
But this is an actual photograph. This is actually real. So everyone asks, where's these real photographs? This is not photoshopped. This is an actual photograph of the actual moon that one of the astronauts had enough common sense to take. This is a beautiful picture of the blue marble that we do live upon. The four corners are north, south, east, and west. They're not literal corners. Many things in the Bible are symbolic and not literal. Which ones are symbolic and which ones are literal? I really feel sorry for people who need to ask that question. But I guess there are many people that have that question. Here's a better example of the context of how small the Earth is from the moon. Perhaps it is a little bit bigger than the moon is in our sky. Perhaps it's even twice as big. But here is the lunar module. And here is the Earth. So this is probably before or after they connected or disconnected. Hard to say, but this is definitely a gorgeous photograph of the actual moon and the actual Earth. The moon's not a hologram. It doesn't have its own light source, except for possibly some anomalies. There's definitely that anomaly in that moon crater. that is perplexing to even NASA. It does appear that there is a crater with possibly some light source. An astronaut commented on it when he saw it up close, and even in some recent photographs, NASA has said, you know what, we don't know what this is. If I had to guess what that was, I would say it's 100% natural. For all we know, it's some type of a radioactive natural deposit. We don't know. It could be some type of volcanic thing. It's definitely cool, but I believe it's 100% natural. So my least popular flat earth video is called Nail in the Coffin Proof Flat Earth is a Lie, and it has 17 likes and 100 dislikes. So I can see the analytics of this particular video. I was curious, who are these flat earthers? I was curious, who are these dingleberries that are literally so dense they can't comprehend the fact, and it's a fact, an FACT, verifiable, 100% concrete certified for thousands of years fact, that the Earth is a sphere. These flat earthers are so dense, they use the word ball instead of the word sphere. It's just a sign of their lack of intelligence. They can't even comprehend what the word sphere is and what the word sphere means. Here's a news flash, flat earthers. Type in the word sphere, crank yourself on over to dictionary.kizadakizcom, and click the dingleberry button, because you're a dingleberry. It's a sphere, alright? It's a solid geometric figure generated by the revolution of a semicircle about its diameter, a round body whose surface is at all points equidistant from the center. And here's the equations. The surface of such a figure, a spherical surface, and that's what the Earth is. That's what the Earth's all about. Until next time, I thank you for watching. This has been John Razimus with Hoax Hunter. Be seeing you.
The Earth isn't flat.